Hello and welcome to Tafellager Park here in Kimberley for the Carling Currie Cup match between the Tafellager Griquas and the Vodacom Bulls. As you can see, there's a little bit of cloud cover overhead, but it is still hot here in the capital of the Northern Cape. 26 degrees around about now. There's a little bit of breeze out there, and I'm happy to say there's a nice grass covering underfoot for the players. Bulls arrived in town yesterday, and they are trekking home on the bus straight after the game, and that's the game that's already been played this week. Mbombela Stadium last night, the Sharks all with kicks from Buddha Chamberlain, beating the Pumas by 24 points to 10. After this game, we've got the Cheetahs against the Lions, and that is the way that the log looks at the moment. So the Bulls haven't played since the 2nd of February, and they lost that game against Western Province, and Griquas are on a roll because they won their last game also against Western Province. That's the way that the Bulls will line up today, and there are more than double figures of players who've had URC experience this season in that squad of 23. Chris Smith controlling things really well at fly half. Plenty of power and pace in the back line. Look out for young Kanan Moody, just 19 years old and looks like a real talent. Marcel Coetzee captains the side. And as for Griquas, well, they've moved Reinhard Jonker back to fullback. He started the season in the outside centre position, but can pretty much play anywhere in the back line. And Neil Otto is the captain on the side of the scrum today. They're missing a number of players due to injury. And so this is a real big ask against a Bull side that, as I say, is packed with URC talent. Alongside me, Hanyani Shimanga. And Shimmy, I'm sure, as always, the Bulls pack is going to be the beginning and the ending of the game today.
Yeah, it's going to be a massive game for the Bulls pack. You can see that they've stockpiled the team. Some big guns out there, a couple of Springboks in the mix here. That man's going to be important. Marcel Coetzee gets you momentum. Can also stop a two and good over the ball. So the Bulls are well aware, Andy, I think, of the threat Griquas pose here in Kimberley. Hence a selection of men like this: Bismarck du Plessis, Marcel Coetzee. And they go through it on the Buerta. So massive performance expected from the travelling Bulls, Vodacom Bulls.
That stat of him being 38 means it's 20 years that I've been commentating on him. I remember him playing for the Cheetahs under-19s. Now we're just waiting for the Griquas team to take the field, and I know we're going to have a moment of silence, but while we've got a chance to chat, I must say happy birthday to three of my favourite rugby players: Keegan Daniel, Andrew Strauss and Brent Russell, the Pocket Rocket. They're all celebrating their birthdays today. The Pocket Rocket, 23 test matches, went to Selborne, of course, and here comes Neil Otto leading out the Griquas side in the famous peacock blue outfits. And the first time I've been to Kimberley since the death of the great Bushy Oliver, because ordinarily Bushy would have led them out onto the field. So let's just pause a moment during this moment's silence to also think about Bushy Oliver, who was Mr. Griquas for half a century. This moment's silence is because one of the Griquas players lost their father last night.
Yes, I can. Yeah. Yep.
Okay, and that's nice to see from both sides observing that moment of silence. And also there's a few people in the ground today, some very brave people on the far side on the concrete benches in the full sunshine. That's, by the way, that's Janu Buerta, who plays tight end for Griquas, and he's a former chef. He knows one end of a fillet from another. And it'll be the Bulls playing from right to left on your screens. You saw that AJ Jacobs is our referee. And Egon Seconds is our TMO just around the way, and he'll be hoping for a quiet afternoon. And away we go. Chris Smith gets the game going. Nice take for Griquas from Derek Pretorius. Just outside Griquas 22.
Use 9.
The very experienced Stefan Ungara at scrum half for Griquas. And that's Currie Arendse taking the ball aggressively out of the air. That's really well played from him. Under pressure from Meneer Hartzenberg. Now the Bulls on the attack, on the halfway line. Smith has a look and sees that he's got a runner in Richard Creel, who'd come across from the left wing. Interesting to see the Bulls throwing a move early in the game, but next man in sealing off, and that'll be a penalty to Griquas.
The Bulls will be disappointed, not really under pressure. That Creel had actually gotten gain line. He'd gotten over the gain line, which makes it an easier clean. That kick hasn't landed.
Yeah, it might yet work. Smith looking for touch. He's not looking for touch. That ball actually held up a little bit in the air. And now it's taken by Jonker. Now the Griquas trying to work a blindside move, and Luther Obi showing some good moves, getting it up to the Bulls 22. Back it comes from Ungara. That's nicely in front of Zito. He got man and ball, but he did well to protect possession. Now Xander du Plessis sending it down the back line. Coming across is Hartzenberg. Bulls defence have pushed back 10 metres during this ball carry by Griquas, but it's still available. Now here's that man, Janu Buerta. You heard the earth move as he was hit by his opposite number. And now breaking through is Chris Hollis. It looks like turnover ball for the Bulls, playing fast and loose inside their own 22, but looking for a little bit of space. Ambrose Papier gets the ball back to Bismarck du Plessis. That's a lovely little pop over the top into the hands of Kanan Moody. Good low tackle coming in from Griquas. What a start to this game. There's going to be a few puffing forwards. Smith is hit back behind the 10. Arendse sends it down to Stedman Gans, the great 7-star. He's well tackled. Now it's hit up by Janku Swanepoel. This is the Bulls captain, Marcel Coetzee, taking it to the Griquas 10. Smith down the line to Gans. Misses out. Oh, what was Bismarck du Plessis doing there? Well, that's what he was doing, providing an attempted scoring pass. Moody has lost it. I have a suspicion the pass was forward anyway. I can take a breath.
Some good involvements there from both teams. Bismarck du Plessis prominent with the offload to get Moody away, but really high pace here. Bismarck du Plessis out on the wide channels. Look at that. Gets that ball out. The ball struggling to finish. Some heavy breathing out there, including the referee also.
I didn't want to put a name on it. Putting the ball in is Janku Ace. He's a former Bull. Didn't look very straight, but referee says play on. And that ball is in touch. And a very good kick as well. It's taken play all the way up, almost to halfway.
That's one of Stefan Ungara's strengths. He's got a very good kick, very good box kick, can drive a team with that boot of his. And there is a slight breeze, I must say, going left to right, so with behind Griquas' back. We saw that one kick from Chris Smith actually been held up a bit.
So Bismarck du Plessis, the farmer from Bethlehem, off the top for the Bulls. Corner Hendricks took the hit well and protected the ball. Here's Arendse popping it to Gans. You feel that those two are going to come into the game more and more. Swanepoel is hit back behind the gain line. Smith had a few options. Now Hendricks sends it wide, and the Bulls very keen to test Griquas out wide. Kanan Moody has had 3 passes already at the beginning of this game.
Tackle.
Very unusual for a right wing. Smith
Good
is
contest, knocking in the tackle.
So the first error was by Griquas. They'll go back for the scrum.
Well, this is the tempo that Kat Small spoke about in the build-up.
Knock on in the tackle.
Ball's just going off the
Blood.
top of line now. It's going coast to coast. But Griquas, I must say, are making some very good leg tackles, so stopping the momentum of the balls. But there are one or two loose forwards out wide that are getting a little bit of space. See, there the Bulls should probably look to try dent that defensive line of Griquas a bit more, and then look to have a go at the moment side to side, but not really.
On the mark that he gives you.
No one cutting
So
in
don't move
or
over. Okay.
you know
I'll give
trying
him
to
a
get over
message.
that gain line.
Absolutely.
Bismarck might not be the captain,
That's
but he's
what I
the
don't want
captain
you.
of every
That's
team
why I
he's
want
ever
you to
played
stay.
for.
Remember I told you about the 2 marks? So I want you to stay. So if they close, I can deal with them. Yep. I'm looking at you, yeah.
So there we are,
Yeah.
5 minutes gone. We've had a couple of set pieces, and
Yeah,
the rest of the time the ball's been in play.
No problem. No, it's in the tackle, knock on, blue ball.
So the water carriers were on very quickly there for both sides, and I think you'll see that regularly. Although the temperature says it's 26, I think it's a lot warmer than that out on the field. And even though there's a bit of cloud cover, there is real difficulty playing in conditions like this. Of course, it wasn't ever envisaged, I think, that rugby would be played in Kimberley in March.
Here we go.
Exactly. That's why the grass looks like this.
That's you. That's you. That's you.
Neil Otto leading Griquas today. Went to Otaniqua,
That's it.
school that produces such a lot of good rugby players. In the lovely town of George.
Yeah, and he had a very good varsity
back on.
cup last year with UCT. Very good over the ball.
Coach.
You'll see once presented with the opportunity, very good
Fine.
at foraging at the breakdown.
Sit!
So Papier with the feed, front rows
Go that side.
popped,
Take it again.
so they'll reset. And you would feel this is the area where the
Just move it off
Bulls
the mark, boys.
will have an edge.
Time off.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting scrum contest, especially
Yep.
on Robbie Hunt's side.
That's you.
You can see the Bulls are really just trying to go in with a massive hit, but trying to get the big scrum early on in this game.
Loose head
Come back
prop
on.
for the Bulls is Sipiwe Matanzima,
Coach.
whose father, of course, whose grandfather was Kaiser, second president of the Transkei. And I was having a beer earlier this week with somebody who knew his grandfather very well and said he was also built like a loose head prop. Out it comes for the Bulls. Gans with the floated pass. Nothing that Creole could do with that possession, but set the next phase. 10-metre line of Griquas, and it is Griquas who win the penalty.
Second one, next time I'll reverse. First man in.
Yeah, that was a good hit. Dosiba Koma on the gain line.
Here's your mark.
Hitmiller Ace, really good hit. Taking the momentum away from the Vodacom Bulls.
So Xander du Plessis has missed touch. That's an error. Creole sending it to Smith, and he'll
Keep
try
moving,
and
Blue.
send it back with a little bit on it. Yep, he's done that very well. So that was a real opportunity for Griquas to set up camp in the Bulls
There you go.
22. Instead, they're back in their own half.
That's you.
So Griquas have shortened the line out. Nicely
In
won
the 5.
by Henry Sergil. Bulls really
Turnover.
competing at the breakdown. It's turnover ball. Out it comes from Kasia. Smith finding Stedman Hansen. He's got a chance to run here. He's got Aronsa with him. Aronsa sending it out to Moody. Moody puts it on the boot. And Griquas have managed to get back to
Watch the
defend,
ball, watch the
but,
ball. Keep watching the ball.
They couldn't do too much other than just
You're
take
on
it
the
over
line.
the line.
Yeah, and that was all started from the turnover from Bismarck du Plessis right down,
Line is yours.
right in front of us. So you can see the value of getting turnover ball, but also the value of getting it into space quickly. 2-3 passes out wide. And right Right decision from Moody to put that kick in. Hugged up against the touchline. Bulls here in prime position.
Yep, and there's the man who started it, Bismarck. Tail ball. Oh, it's quickly off the top. Matanzama, he's over the line. That's a try. Referee was right on the spot.
And that's why we'll clear it. No problem.
And that is a second Carling Currie Cup try for St. Piwe Matanzama this year.
Iggy, so
I can tell you one thing, Andy, he was never going to pass that ball. The pace at which he came at, good innovation from the Vodacom Bulls. Generally looking, well, generally they'd go for the wall there.
Did you see it?
This time coming with a move. I think
they're on the line.
They're going to have a look at it, but really St. Piwe Matanzama, power from the loose head. That's one of his strengths, is his ball carrying, puts himself in good position. That's the look of a man that is not going to pass the ball. And he gets over. Yeah, he got that.
He actually had lots of time to place it, and with two hands as well, so he was never in danger of losing control. And Chris Smith is lining up the conversion. Went to Queen's College, which has produced several Springbok front row forwards. Thinking of Robbie Kempson.
Then I knew exactly what to do.
Smith's kick is good, and the Bulls lead it 7-0.
And that whole try, that whole sequence actually started from the turnover from Bismarck du Plessis, but really Matanzama, great move. What happens next time the Bulls are in that position? Griquas think twice about defending now, because they've done a move, a trick move around the back and scored. The second time you go for the maul, it will be a little bit easier, but really well executed from the Vodacom Bulls.
So Griquas find themselves 7-0 down. We're halfway through the 12th minute of the game. We could go back even further from that turnover ball, of course, to the missed penalty down into the Bulls 22. When Xander du Plessis had a chance to set a line out. That didn't happen, and there's consequences to things like that. Base kick from Papier. Yonkers missed it. Knock on by the Bulls.
He had it, then he let it go, but he was gone there. He'd won that aerial contest. Very good kick from Ambrose Papier.
Yep.
Good hang time on that kick. He wins that contest, he just needs to hold on to the ball.
Yeah, that's Kanan Moody, born in Paarl, made his URC debut against the Lions last month.
Emmy, what's the limb blank, Check limb.
Coach. Fine. Sit.
Hungaro with the feed. It's going to be a back row move. Here's Xander du Plessis. Seen a lot of him at fly half this year, playing at inside centre today. Here's Reynard Jonker. It was a good handoff initially, but couldn't get free of the clutches of the Bulls defender. Now it's taken forward by Eddie Davis. Here's du Plessis again. And now out from Fila Borsov. It's just a little bit lateral from Griquas. Somebody needs to straighten the line, keep this Bulls defence honest. Jonker with the pass, that's beautifully done. Taken on by Munir Hartzenberg. Hartzenberg's away, he's over the 22, gets it to Luther Obi. Luther Obi is hauled down 5 short. Xander du Plessis under the post. That is a brilliant response from Griquas.
Excellent work. I must say, Munir Hartzenberg, talk about beating your man. Looked like nothing was on, to be honest with you. Managed to slip and slide, duck and dive underneath everything, and get the offload away also. But Luther Obi with the pass over the top to create the initial overlap. Then he backed it up. This is the end of the try. Plenty to talk about before that try. Xander Du Plessis gets it because of good following up work. But at one stage, Griquas looked like they were just going side to side, and not penetrating. But good patient attack, good build-up, and excellent finishing.
And a really good start to this game of rugby. 15 minutes almost gone. Had a try apiece. And lots of endeavour out there. Here it is from deep.
Now this is the magic here, that offload straight through the middle. But look at Hartenberg, 1-2, over and out, still going, beats another player, and then he gets the pass away.
Thanks.
Luther Obi keeps the continuity, and it's a try.
And Xander Du Plessis had enough about him to be in the right place at the right time. Knew that there was something on. That's gone straight into touch. And we'll have a scrum back on the centre dot. Don't often see that from Chris Smith, a very, very reliable fly half.
Very consistent player, Chris Smith.
Yeah.
So, scrum on the dot. One of the best places to attack from on a rugby field.
It's always an interesting one now with the 50-22 kick. Do the wings hang back and try to shield that?
Coach.
Or come up a little bit flatter, then you're vulnerable to the kick
Fine.
over the top. Griquas generally have been looking for the run
Sit.
for positions like this.
Front rows are gone down, they'll reset.
Now, both of you a little bit too far. Let's get a little bit closer. Bring your feet a little bit closer.
Janu Butter there with the number 3 on his jersey. He's a big lad.
Just lift.
He studied
That's
law
That's it.
at the University of the Free State, then decided that rugby wasn't for him, became a chef, and somebody said to him, "Now come on, you're built like a proper tight head. Lose some weight," which he did. And now here he is playing in the oldest provincial rugby competition in the world.
Fine. Sit.
Another back row move. Here's Jonker up from fullback, breaking the first tackle over the 22. Oh, it's been stolen on the ground by the Bulls. Yeah, not releasing is the call.
Well, that's worrying signs from the Bulls, even though they managed to rescue that. Griquas have got some really good moves around the scrum. You know, not going for the big scrum, but using Siba Koma as a carrier there, then Ungara. So beating the loose forwards, but the backs are holding off because Ungara's almost standing or running at fly half. Makes it difficult to come up and make the tackle. So standing back, and he timed that pass beautifully. Makes the tackle. Marcel Coutier tracks back. If he doesn't make that tackle, there's trouble there.
Yeah, because Reinhard Jonker had a full head of steam there, didn't he?
Yeah. So Currie Orange is forced to make that tackle, and there's no one home or at the back.
Bismarck with the feed, off the top from Muller Ace.
Advantage for the numbers. That's once.
Oh, it's going nowhere.
Okay, get out. Get out.
Busy. He knows how to listen to the referee.
Tackle.
It was very nearly a penalty, and instead the Bulls are on the attack. Latanzima held on the ground.
Turnover,
Looks like
turnover,
turnover
mate.
ball for Griquas. What can they do here? They've got Luther Obi. Oh, we got man and ball. If
That's
he'd
a
been in
forward
space
pass
there,
going
that
back.
could have been tickets.
I'll give it. Say again. I played advantage over. I played advantage over when you played for Arden. There you go. Holding. Pulse.
We are going to go for I thought so. This is his distance. So against the Pumas a couple of weeks ago, he hit one from the 10-meter line.
I was about to say, this isn't his distance. He's got another 15.
Exactly.
No. Definitely clear.
And today, I think I'm right in saying, yeah, he's got a decent wind behind him, which isn't always the case here at Tafalaga Park. There we go, top point scorers this season. He's at the top of the list. So this is just a bit of a chip for him. Bang. Certainly got the distance. Is it straight enough? Ooh, it's gone left.
22.
Watch lines. It's over, we reload. Reload.
Chris Smith has lost it backwards. Looked like there was a knock on, and the Bulls given advantage, and they've used that. Here's Matanzima getting the ball from Currie Aronsa. Now here's Muller Ace.
Advantage over for that knock.
Driven on by Arno Buerta.
Well put down.
Matanzima getting involved again in the fly half channel. It's turnover ball. Here's Philip Wassoff. Oh, he's got a chance to go all the way here. And brought down 5 meters short, looking desperately for a follow-up runner. Griquas are there in numbers now. Can they recycle this ball? They've gone over the line.
Held
and
up.
It's held up, says the
Goal line
ref.
drop out.
Whoa.
Held up. No, goal line drop out.
So that'll be a dropout from behind the goal line. That's what the referee's saying.
Trust me. He did pick him up. I did pick it up, and he put him down. So. Goal line drop out.
The complaint comes from somewhere before this. That's what the Bulls are saying. Just needed support, didn't he?
Brilliantly hunted down, you
Yeah.
have to say.
Some of the Bulls speedsters were right up there.
Back live now. Oh, the drop goal attempted from Philip Wassoff. It's not a million miles away. He's got it.
Oh, what a game we've got here. Griquas been denied by good scrambling defense from the Bulls. He's got too much time. The chase line's not there. Beautifully struck.
It's that new law of the dropout behind the goal line. It makes such a difference because it's an attacking platform.
Yeah, exactly. And we've seen the Sharks use it quite well with Chamberlain also.
Yeah, there's a lot of pointless
Slow
new
ball.
laws, but I love that one. I think that's a great idea. So Griquas on their own
Outside.
22. They lead it 10-7. We're into the second quarter now, and it's been a wonderful game of rugby.
Let's use. Take him back.
Ooh, it's coming down with snow on it. It's taken by Aronsa.
Say again.
Driven up then
Give me a number.
by Walt
13.
Steenkamp.
Advantage 13 offside.
Advantage for an offside being played. Bulls carrying the ball. Here's Matanzima.
You've got advantage for offside.
Ball's not
Good
coming
contest.
out, so
No
they'll have the
advantage
penalty.
offside. Is this the
Wonder
mark,
whether
Daniel?
the Bulls might kick it goal here,
13.
or will they set
Offside.
the line out?
Okay, hold your teeth.
Yep, Poles is the call.
Hold.
So here comes the kicking team.
Jy jy verstaan wat ek vir jou sê daarso. Ja. Ja, as hy hom gedryf het of iets, maar hy het hom actually mooi neergesit. Ja. Definitely if he just left it.
So Chris Smith is lining this one up right in front of the posts, and this is to level the scores. Went to sacks like the great Percy Montgomery, was also a very fine place kicker. Yep, slides that one through, and the scores are level. We've had almost 24 minutes. So, we had a lot of speculation ahead of this game that it was a URC team against a Carling Currie Cup team. Well, it hasn't looked that way in these first 24 minutes. It's certainly been a meeting of equals. Now, the question will be, can Griquas sustain this very fine effort? Restart from Bossoff. Taken by Buerta. Here's Smith. Sends it wide to Aronson. Aronson's got Hans with him. Aronson, glides through. Gives it to Stedman Hans, who's got a runner on the inside. It is Cornel Hendricks, and that's an end-to-end score for the Bulls.
Well, the Bulls strike from downtown, but Currie Aronson did the hard work to get that pass off to Stedman Hans. The Sevens connection all linking up in the wide channels, but Currie Aronson just showing why he's so highly rated. Look at that, in between two players, gets the pass away.
Ooh. Whoa. Now, I wonder whether this has been referred. See, the assistant referee is right on the spot there.
On the line. Just inside.
So, Egon Seconds is our TMO. He's actually having a look at this.
All clear, AJ.
Thank you.
Okay, confirmation that Egon Seconds is happy. Winger himself, of course, who used to tiptoe down that touchline. He knows what he's looking for. Now the Bulls, can they restore a 7-point gap? Smith's kick is left.
That's going to take the energy out of Griquas. It's quality of the Bulls. Look, Currie Aronson, he sucks in two defenders. Then it's a foot race. And Angara's got no choice. Cornel Hendricks almost too quick for Chris Hollis. So he couldn't keep up and make that tackle.
Yeah, we talk a lot about pace and how it carves teams up. It's that little gap of 3 meters that Currie Aronson opened up where there wasn't one that's created a brilliant try for Cornel Hendricks.
All of you stop. Put it on side.
Moody has taken it uncontested. Not sure what the defenders were thinking there. The box kick may have been the wrong option that time. There's time for Griquas to find touch, and it's a good one. Taking play back up to the 10.
Time off.
The Griquas coaches won't be happy with that. They're sort of losing the aerial battle. We've seen
equipment out.
Moody get 2 kicks from the box kick there. You actually want to retain those and use that as a platform, or win those back and use that as a platform to start attacking again.
So AJ Jacobs just being reattached to the mainframe.
Yeah. Bulls is on the line. Bulls on the line. Griquas, shift over. This is you. Griquas. Move over, please. Thank you. Time on.
Remember, Griquas unbeaten at home in this competition this year. They've stolen one. Angara's kick.
Stop.
Yeah, there was a big gap there. Kanan Moody had come infield. Now here's Aronson. Oh, that's gone a mile forward. The referee hasn't blown it. And Bismarck Duplessis has got a man on the inside, and this is going to be another try. And it's gone to Walt Steenkamp, but I have to say, the first pass was a mile forward.
Well, let's see if they're going to look at it. They're showing no indication. So I think you're talking about the offload from Currie Aronson. This man is dangerous. Bismarck Duplessis backing it up, but well, I'm not sure if they haven't signaled anything to go up and look at it. The Bulls starting to run away with it.
Yeah. Okay, Iggy. Yep. Yeah, I was in line with it as well.
Well, it hasn't been referred, I have to tell you. Play continues. Chris Smith to make it into a 7-pointer. Yeah, he's got it.
The danger of Currie Aronson. He's having a hell of a game. From the back, he almost thought of kicking, waited. Bismarck du Plessis. Off to Val Steenkamp. The Bulls just seem to be finding space, especially in the wide channels. I mean, Bismarck du Plessis must think he's playing wing and hooker today. He's getting so much ball on the wings.
He certainly thinks he's playing basketball. He's given
exactly.
a lot of basketball passes this afternoon.
Basketball.
Restart from Bosov. Papier. That's not his best.
The ball is holding up in the wind. I've seen it with 1 or 2 box kicks that A time where the wind holds it up a bit. That's why, you know, we've seen Moody get through to a couple. Well, the ball has arrived the same time as him because the ball is hanging up in the air slightly. That's what happens when you're playing into a slight wind.
Well, it was 10-all 5 minutes ago. Now it's 22-10 to the Bulls.
Okay, but come in so we can see clearly who's the receiver. Thank you.
Yanku Ace. Neatly taken. Xander du Plessis is hit. There must have been a knock on there.
My bad.
Yeah, went into the referee, wasn't positioned
Flatter than
well
that, I
there.
don't know if I can be. Against me, scrum, Griquas ball.
It was almost too quick there.
Sorry for that. Okay, that's what? Hey? Yeah. The previous one, I think. That's it. More, that's it. That's it. Stay there. Are you too happy with the gap?
I've seen Griquas do a lot of moves using
Crouch.
Siba at the back of the scrum.
Bind! Sit!
He's a big unit. Of course, plays a lot of his rugby at lock. Here he is again. It's a good tackle from Arno Buerta. Now they'll go back the other way. Fila Bosov, though, changes his mind and changes the angle of attack. That was Kutsia who very nearly stole the ball. Now it's Yanko Ace, just short of the 22. Arno Buerta.
Get out.
Korma.
No more.
Out from Ungara to Zito. Bulls
You're
still
pinning him
keeping
there. Good
their
attempt
shape
by him. You're pinning him
in
there.
defence here. Somebody's got to break
Use.
the line. Henry Sergil is hit hard and
Clear
high.
influence. Number 2 on the ball. Good contest.
In
Tackler
fact, it's going to
influence on
get
the
busy
cleanup.
on the ground.
Yeah, the tackler has to roll away. Bismarck du Plessis actually had that skill,
Different
but
story. Clear
Rob
influence.
Hunt
That one out of the way and then
hadn't
pin for
rolled
younger
away, so it
player.
doesn't give the cleaners enough time to get through to clean over the ball or pass the ball.
Interesting. I thought they might take the points in front of goal there, but they're setting the line out.
That's you, Bulls.
Yanku Ace of Affy's. And that one's gone against the throw.
Nobody touched it. Nobody touched it.
Yeah.
Did he touch it? I didn't see. Nobody
Crowd in the
touched it.
stand below us going crazy, saying something went wrong there. The referee said nobody touched it, so it's fine. Chris Smith has almost lost the ball,
It's used.
but it is available. That's a good tackle.
No more tackler.
Here's Kutsia.
Use 9.
Now Papier, he's got a few options here. Looks like he's going to
Three.
take the responsibility himself. There's the box kick, and it's hanging up in the wind, as Shimmy was mentioning.
Good kick. Took a while to get there, but very good kick from Papier. Griquas need to get something just before halftime. 5 minutes to go. They need something. They're getting good territory. But they need one of their big men or ball carriers to start denting those Bulls' defensive line.
Yeah, they're going to be against the wind in the second half as well.
They're giving you your numbers so you can clearly see what it is. Let's go in, come. Let's come in.
This time Zito at the front of the line, takes it cleanly for Griquas. Big shot from the Bulls 8.
Stay here, don't change your point, stay there.
Loosen that ball up, they've done that. Ungara sending it out to Borsov. Driven up by Neil Otto. Now that's Hanru Sergil getting through the first tackle.
Stay, take a step.
Ungara digs it out. Jonker got man and ball, didn't really have any momentum. Now it's taken by Davids. Luther Obi looking for the ball, coming off his wing to do so. Just outside the 22 now. Griquas has lost the ball forward.
On the ball.
Referee has given the penalty to Griquas.
The problem with Griquas at the moment, their ball runners aren't running onto the ball. I think one guy that looks like he's making a bit of gain line is Hanru Sergil in the pack. The rest of the forwards need to work a little bit harder to come around the corner.
Yeah, and I think you're right. They could really do with a score before half-time. They just look as if they're waiting for a bit of inspiration from somewhere.
The Griquas maul has been strong throughout the season, but then again, you got very good contesting from the Bulls. You see a lot of movement from Griquas when they put the ball in.
Zito takes. They've formed the maul very well around him.
Stay there.
He must be careful not to collapse that maul.
Get up. Get
held by Yankuace. And he's still part of that pod. Eventually it's all broken up. Now Ungara finding Zito, 5 meter line. Ungara has a dart. He's within 2. Kuma over the ball.
Stay on the line. Up, move. Thank you.
There's another drive. Yanu.
Tackler, get out,
Porter was in
tackler.
there,
Advantage.
hard. Advantage against the Bulls now. Penalty advantage. Griquas trying to get over on the short side.
Still on advantage.
They're very close.
Keep working. Second advantage.
Oh, they're over. Try, and I think it might be Hanru Sergil.
It is him. It is him. It's a good try from Griquas, but really patient. I thought a penalty advantage, they might give it to the backs and try have a strike there or a cross kick or something. They kept it up front. The Griquas pack rolling their sleeves up. Hanru Sergil, because he dips so low, difficult to stop if the tackler doesn't hit him square on. Let's look at that tackle from Janko Swanepoel. Actually doesn't hit him square, manages to slide off the shoulder and go around him, so on the outside shoulder. A try was Griquas were desperate to get. They desperately needed this one.
So Xander du Plessis to make it into a 7-pointer. He's gone a long way back on the angle here. Chips it, but I think it's gone wide. It has. So it's a 7-point ball game. And here is Hanru Sergil, the 23-year-old from East London, played his Craven Week for Border and now campaigning for Griquas. And Shimmy had already picked him out and said he's the one who's making a difference, and bang, goes and scores a try. Well done, Shim.
Thanks, Andy.
Ungara. That's a super kick from Stefan Ungara. Marisburg College boy, very good cricketer.
Yeah, one of the best box kickers we have in this competition. Really good scrum off. Kick your scrum off. You can control a game from the base.
Taken at the front by Swanepoel.
So this is good game management from the Bulls. Exactly what they wanted, exact result.
Smith. Oh, that's an interesting kick. Oh, Ungaro has taken it so easily. They'll come back though. Penalty to the Bulls on the 10.
No, it's smart game management because of the time. You know, it's pointless having a run there because you can't knock it out this side. So keep it up front more for the penalty, then get territory and look to have a go again in a safer position. Great game management from the Vodacom Bulls.
So there is time for the line out.
Let's go, no boys. You were standing. Let's go, you can't sit down. Come, let's go. What's wrong? Oh. Boot. His boot. He's got nothing, no studs on that boot anymore. Torn out.
Jano Buerta. He's not having a manicure, is he?
He's having a wheel change there, Andy. The studs have come out, or stud has come out.
I thought you were taking a chance, that's why I said. But I can see clearly, yeah. I can clearly see that boot is gone.
Look at smile. Nothing he hasn't seen on a rugby field.
No.
Very experienced coach.
There you go.
World Cup winner. Ireland, Japan. And back at the Bulls. And obviously,
just hold.
Western
Just
Province.
want to get the water off. Sorry. Water.
A crucial game.
Thanks.
See the Sharks, top of the table, unbeaten. Good win last night against the Pumas. Bulls looking to march forward. Prepare. Off to Chris Smith, Cornel Hendricks, Stedman Krantz trucks it up.
Tackler!
Tackle called. Prepare's looking for the runners, the forwards are waiting. Swanepoel
No more!
doesn't really make a lot of meters. The Bulls just trying to build up that pressure.
Tackle!
There's the captain. Again, another strong carry from Marcel Couture. The Bulls will be patient here. There's the danger man. What a game he's had. Quickly, Orense just had a player in front of him, couldn't get the ball away. But things looking positive for the Bulls. Oh, great hands. Great hands. His hand keeps on going. Ambrose Prepare waiting. Chris Smith is looking for runners, looking for support. As he turns. There's Moody off the wing, looking for work here. Oh, that's brave work. Brave from Boshoff. Very brave from Boshoff this half. It does want to end. We're on 42 minutes now. It's going to be interesting to see what... Well, Griquas just going to try end this and get into the change room. They still want to carry on. So it's still going to be a Griquas feed in the line out. And that all that work was done by Boshoff straight over the ball.
That's you.
You don't see Flowers in that position very often.
6.
Well, this line out's taking very long. So Crick was almost set to maul here. Great for Torres. set to
Use
more.
it once!
Also trying to get that penalty.
It's in the 5.
It's well set
Same.
now, and it's marching on. There's a breakaway. Joe, you said he's been having a great game.
On the ball.
Well, are they going to end this half now? All the Bulls look to kick for touch, go long again, and try and maul it up to get points. Let's see.
If you want
What
half
Chris
time,
Smith
just tap
wants.
it before you want to kick it out, right?
Okay, they want half time. Half time taken. We'll go into the change rooms with the Bulls 22 points up
Okay.
to 15 away from home.
Is that after you
Energetic
played?
half from both sides.
I'll just make that.
I've seen 5 tries, 3 from the Bulls, 2 from Griquas. And that's the halftime score, 22 points to 15 for the Bulls.
The ICC Women's Cricket World Cup live on Sky Sport.
There's 2 kinds of people, Dad. The ones who have a B-bot and the ones who don't.
Hey guys!
Oh, sorry, I'm in your shot.
Oh, I have a filter for that.
Really? You need a B-bot to have a social life?
Yeah, Dad, kind of.
I don't want you addicted to some device. Yeah, no.
Oh, Dad! You got me one!
Hi, Barney. I'm your best friend out of my box.
What are you doing?
Barney, your B-bot is like super weird.
I am Barney's B-bot. Will you come to my secret shed and like him?
No. Okay, Ron, a bunch of your code is missing. Oh! You're supposed to know everything about me. Hair, brown, height, 4'11".
5'11" would be better. Girls would not laugh at you.
Hey!
Making friends is what he's for.
Friend request? Friend request.
If he can't do that, he's like literally pointless.
Oh, Rose is pulling my head off! You can't pull his head off! We'll get in trouble!
Okay, I cannot pull his head off. I have no mega safety controls and stuff.
Copy him. Find that code.
Unlock.
I'd better look into that.
You think?
I'm not leaving you behind. They will send you to the Crusher.
We'll go to the Crusher together.
No, crushing is not fun.
Not fun. Where is it?
Find the road. We don't need anyone else. I currently have one friend.
That is sad and also tragic.
Run for it!
No problem. Are we having fun with me?
Hey, buddy, how's the B-bot?
Both of you, hands where I can see them.
Maybe turn it off and on again.
If there were no light in the universe, dark would be without meaning.
Discover the fathers of fantasy and their profound impact on present-day culture. The Fantasy Makers, Thursday, 8:30 on Rialto Documentary.
It has a gunner seat?
Ghostbusters Afterlife, available now on Sky Box Office.
Yes, she's there. Sky Super Rugby O-Picky, live on Sky Sport.
Well, it's half-time at Tafalaga Park, and the first thing I have to say, Gary Bossoff, good game of rugby.
Absolutely. I mean, the way the Bulls started the match, throwing the ball around to all parts of the field was incredible. It was against the character of the Bulls, actually, to play like that. So we were really surprised, but it's most welcome at this level.
Yeah, and Currie Aronson has had a fantastic first half, hasn't he? He makes a difference.
Yeah, and we call that. He's got so much confidence now after last week's performance against Zebre. And the way he links up with this youngster, Conan Moody, is incredible. This guy's got a future, Conan Moody.
Now, this is the Griquas try that we're looking at. Well, fantastic bit of play by Meneer Hartzenberg here. And then the follow-up from Luther Obi and the score from Xander du Plessis.
Yeah, of course, the initial break came from Luther Obi with a brilliant double-handed pass. And I think the Griquas has come to play, and they've shown they've got good structures, especially the defense is well organized, and the Bulls are going to have their hands full today to cross the line.
Now, I think this is the Bulls try that we're about to see with that wonderful piece of play from Currie Arendse that we were talking about earlier on. And the way that he finds space is excellent. But the Bulls pack has been matched to an extent today. Do you expect that to carry on in the second half, or do you expect them to get on top of the game?
No, I think it will. They're nearly 100 kgs more than the Griquas pack. And they're battling in the scrums. They're barely keeping it stable. So the Griquas are competitive. And I think they're going to take on the Bulls in the second half.
So there's the Currie Arendse break that we spoke about. Cornel Hendricks finishing it in the corner. And that little dart through two men, you just can't coach that sort of thing.
I think it's all about running lines and the way Currie Arendse creates space and then sends his fellow sevens player, Stedman Gans, away. Balance running, it was all there.
Now this is a try that was a little suspicious with that forward pass at the beginning of it. But wonderful play down the wing from the 38 years young Bismarck du Plessis.
But again, the skill from Currie Arendse, he was flat on his stomach and still getting the pass out to Conan Moody, who came through at speed. Brilliant rugby, but still, it's still tight.
Yeah, and this is the second of the Griquas tries. Hanru Sergil picking the ball up on the base of the ruck here and getting across the line. And that was a really important score. You felt that a 12-point gap might have been too much, but now a 7-point gap, they're in the game.
Definitely, and they needed that points there, that 7 points just before halftime, and that shows you in Kimberley, Griquas in touch with a team that's ahead. Always a danger of them coming back in the last 10-15 minutes.
Now, Bulls have, of course, got a little bit more on the bench, perhaps, than Griquas have. Is that going to be the difference?
Well, I don't know. I think, the last 10 minutes and where the Griquas is showing more energy at the moment is at the breakdowns. They've turned over, I think, 3 or 4 Bulls attacking runs and then on their feet stealing the ball. And the Bulls need to jack up their protection of the ball if they're going to stay comfortably ahead. And I say comfortably ahead because if they're not comfortably ahead, there's a danger for the Griquas coming back.
Whatever happens, you're in for a real treat. Don't go away.
I want to build something special, but I need a partner.
The Los Angeles Lakers select Magic Johnson.
With me, it's going to be exciting.
I don't know why basketball can't feel like that.
To me, Dr. Bus,
It's showtime!
it do.
Lexus presents Winning Time, March 15th, Soho.
They always told us one day we'd have to carry on without him, but we weren't ready for him to go.
Oakland County 911, what's the emergency?
This is Gabriel Brown. Send an ambulance.
Looking back, Dan knew his time in this world was coming to an end. And we can see now he was laying out a plan for us to achieve the vision.
We've had one dream, to live life our way, and North Star Ranch is the way that we might reach that vision. All we've got to do is just keep pushing.
So he's a fancy man with a fancy ship.
Hi, all!
He travels with a brigade of imbeciles. Do I have that right?
Completely unprofessional.
Fascinating.
Our flag means death. Coming soon to Prime.
Step inside the animal kingdom and get lost in the wonder of their natural world. From Earth to the skies to the depths of the sea. Explore the lives of 6 incredible creatures in a special series of documentaries. The Natural World Collection starts Wednesday, March 9 on BBC Earth.
Striking the perfect balance between home and design.
design and style a space, but feel like it's just sort of happened. Wow.
What I hope to find in a home is a place of magic, a little bit of paradise.
This is beautiful.
New season, Home of the Year Scotland. Mondays 8:30 on Living.
Everybody go wild, let's go wild.
Champions, the Waikato Bay of Plenty Magic.
Oh, absolutely amazing.
They know they've got it. Incredible scenes. The cowbells are ringing, the banners are banging.
It just goes to show the heart, the power and the belief that we have in each other.
Hoping that we live long enough to say we fly, crushing all the walls, leaving what is wrong behind. 'Cause all we got is each other. Shoot to the stars.
The road to Qatar is on Sky Sports 7, beIN Sports.
Earlier, it's still really summer, so that's why there's a little bit of green tinge to the grass. That's Matanzima, the score of the first Bulls try. And in the second half, it'll be Griquas to get the match back underway. Playing from right to left on your screens, that's Phila Bossoff with the ball. Went to Pile Boys High and was at Tux for a while.
Yeah, Daniel.
And away we go. 7 points dividing the sides. And a really good first half of cut and thrust rugby. Let's see what the second half brings. Smith. Yeah, lots of space there. Reinhard Jonker is doing his best to get there. Is that ball going to go over the line? It's not.
Yeah, keep
and
moving.
That's a good response from the Griquas fullback.
You can see what the Bulls are trying to do to kick the ball down the middle of the field, put pressure on. And because of the wind or slight wind that Griquas are playing into, you weren't going to get exit, and the Bulls can start launching from line out. It's a good position here.
Line is yours.
For the Bulls to restart it.
Halfway line. Bismarck du Plessis still on the field. He'll be replaced quite soon, I would imagine, by Skelka Rasmus. Tail ball has gone through the hands, and then it was knocked on by the Griquas player, so the Bulls still have possession. Here's Stedman Gans. There's that step that causes such havoc in Sevens rugby.
Stay up. Knocking advantage over.
Swanepoel.
It's
Bulls being made to work hard. Smith.
It's inside his own
looking
half.
for a 50-22 here, and he's got it.
He's got it, he called for it.
It's a 50-22 inside his own half. No, he didn't.
You can see Papier was set for the kick, and he cancelled him.
Bulls ball.
So he'd give it here and went for the 50-22. Obviously spotted the space behind. I think the Griquas wings had probably come up too hard.
Yeah, another good new law. That one and the dropout behind the goal line really are game changers. So now the Bulls are on attack, 5 meters out.
Over the 15.
Now they get the drive on. This is danger for Griquas. They don't want to stop the first one.
Still playing advantage.
Bismarck Duplessis sending it out to Cornel Hendricks. Hendricks
on
wriggling
the ball,
his way.
Iggy.
A couple of meters short. Papier with the pop pass, and Arno Buerta scores. Referee was playing advantage. Buerta able to finish.
Entry. Yep.
Yeah, what's good here is the speed at which Arno Buerta came around the corner. It's advantage being played, but the ball's forward pack working quite hard around the corner.
Sorry.
Remember, he was in the middle of that line out in that maul. So he had to work hard, get up and start running around, offering an option. Look at that speed on the ball. No defender whatsoever. It opened up. He drive a bus through that gap there. Because the ball's forwards are all working hard around the corner. So 1, 2, 3 options. Papier picks the right one.
So Chris Smith shouldn't have a problem with the extra points here. Yep, straight and true. Good start to the second half for the Bulls. Arno Buerta seems a long time since he was a Springbok. And he's still only 30 years old.
He's playing some good rugby also. He's had a good run, hasn't had a lot of injuries, which when we made a Springbok debut, they played a couple of games, did both knees. Went overseas, so sort of disappeared. He's come back now, but really playing good rugby.
Yeah, so that's cancelled out that late first half try from Hanru Sergil, and has again given the Bulls a good cushion. Now here's Jonker.
Keep moving.
He's also perhaps looking for a 50-22. It hasn't happened. Smith.
Bulls, move!
Jonker, a little bit of aerial table tennis going on. Now Smith, that's a little bit of a Voerskop, and it's going to work, I think. Oh, it's just gone too far.
Move!
Here's Currie Aronson. Now he's looking for another 50-22 here. Has it gone too far?
50-22.
He's got it.
He's got it. That is a fantastic kick.
Well, you can see the Bulls forwards are all smiling. They are absolutely loving that.
Line is yours. 50-22.
He's running a little bit quicker to that line out now, a little bit more energy.
On the line.
Yeah, they were spectators for a lot of that passage of play, just watching the ball going over their heads. And it was a tactical battle between fullback and fly half that was comprehensively won by the Bulls fly half. Swanepoel takes. Oh, was that a knock on? The referee says play on. It's held in the back.
Own player going down. It's own player.
Bismarck Duplessis very close. I think he's held up.
Release.
There they go again. That's a really good tackle. Knock on.
I didn't see it. Oh, sorry. I'll just ask you.
The Griquas players started clapping.
No, I didn't. So I've got a knock on you on the floor.
That line out, this
Daniel,
might be
did you see any knock on in the line out? Not?
There's a pull here from the back. You can't play the man in the air also.
Griquas ball. Time off.
He's complaining long and loud that there was a knock on there.
It was Derek Pretorius, I think.
You can, Walt, you can talk to me. Yeah. No problem. You can
That's Eddie Davids. You might have seen him playing for the Cut Ixias in the Varsity Cup.
Yeah.
Well, I mentioned that there's a decent crowd in the stadium today.
So
and there they are. That's the main stand. That's where the shade is. The crazy people are on the other side, on the concrete open section. But, there we go. Minister Natium Tetra, if you're watching, please, please, please open the stadiums. Get vaccinated, folks, and come along. can't tell you what it means to the players to be playing in front of a live audience. They all mention it every game I go to.
Coach! Bind! Sit!
Well, I'm not sure that was the plan, but Currie comes away. Now he's held in the air by the Bulls' defence. But he's managed to get it to ground. Ungara. Zito.
Pitch use 9.
Ungara's box kick again. Good distance on it. Comes down on the halfway line.
Oh, no.
Oh, he is human after all.
Oh, no. And just there, I thought he was going to catch him, have a little bit of a trot, have a counter attack.
I'm sure he was thinking exactly what you were thinking.
As this ball went up, I thought, here we go, something's about to happen. Not that, though.
Oh, that's that pesky oval ball again.
Yeah.
Play that comes.
Well, it happens. Went to Paulus Hubert Secondary School in Paarl. Halfway line. Ungara to feed the scrum for Griquas.
Bind! So exactly, let's go back to the basics. We have to carry our own weight. Okay.
It's overleaning from both sides, so not balanced on the setup.
That's it. Just lift a bit. Thank you. There you go. Crouch!
No changes yet in the
Bind.
2 front rows.
Sit!
Oh, the ball's come straight out channel 1. Ungara reacted well. Oh, that was very nearly thrown away. Instead, this is a real chance. Oh, they're going to score. Xander du Plessis with his second try. That is brilliant from Griquas.
Well, clinical from Griquas. There's a rush from the Bulls. Completely missed it. And Griquas going straight down the middle. Hard to stop when it's a line break down the middle of the field. The timing of Jonker was good. Support play. He's a Stedman Kant, I think, almost tried to go for the intercept.
He very nearly got it, let me tell you. It could have been a try at either end.
Yeah. He went for the intercept, but the timing was good from Jonker. Gets under du Plessis in the mix, and over he goes.
I love the fact that Jonker knew exactly what the drill was from the moment he received the ball, that there was one defender and 2 attackers, and all he had to do was draw the defender. There was never a thought of glory for myself there. It was always, what's the moment to pass the ball? The conversion is good, and Griquas are back in the game. They've refused to lie down.
Yeah, Stedman Kant goes for the intercept. He misses it completely. That's the risk you take. Xander du Plessis gets it. Griquas refusing to fade away.
3 tries apiece now.
Every time you think the Bulls are going to run away with it, Griquas do something spectacular.
Andrew Sergil takes it from the restart, and he's straight into his running, hold down by Bismarck du Plessis.
Looks like a decent player, I must say, Andrew Sergil.
Yeah, seems to have a lot of skills. Eddie Davids makes the barrier. Ungara sizes up his options. That's one for Luther Obi to... Oh, they're saying Obi was in front.
In front of the kicker. 11.
It's Luther Obi.
Well, we've got a chance to look at it again.
11.
Luther Obi is saying, no, it wasn't me. Chris Smith sets the line out.
Line out, line it out. Yeah. Line it out. Yeah. Yep.
This time it's a little variation, just the lob ball to Walt Steenkamp at the front. They're very close. Bismarck Duplessis is still in control, I fancy.
Get out, ball is short on the line.
Griquas doing their very best. Bulls think they've scored. It's held up, says the ref.
I thought Matanzima went. I thought he was going to be over there, but I'm surprised not penalty advantage. The Griquas hooker ace looked like he joined completely from the side.
Thank you.
Side of that more.
Goal line. Outside, let's go. No, not from my side. What are you talking about?
So it's going to be a dropout from the goal line. Slightly surprised that Filibosov is taking it. I would have thought the siege gun boot of Xander Duplessis would be the man.
It's going to be Chris Smith gets his ball. See if he'll try to go for the drop. No, it's too short, too flat.
So he's actually looked for a gap there, I think, rather than looking for distance. Currie Aronson takes it up. That's good hands. 22-meter line. Bulls with some options here. Hendricks with the lob pass to Moody, and Moody is going to score. Kaynan Moody has done it. That's his second try in his second game.
Well, that was a good pass from Cornel Hendricks. Griquas defense almost in the middle of nowhere, just sitting back, waiting, not coming up. I've been caught here. Kaynan Moody at too much speed. Too much speed for Jonker. This is the pass that makes it here straight over the top, cuts out the defenders, and Jonker almost in no man's land.
Well, he's a spectacular young talent, still 19, was playing just last year for the SA Under-20s. Smith with the conversion, it is good. So there's that 14-point gap again.
Great pass from Hendricks. Kaynan Moody just showing his gas once again.
And he's got that sprinter's body, hasn't he? Sort of Wade Duplessis build. Wade Duplessis will never ever be allowed to play another game of rugby, by the way. Well, Wade van Niekerk, who am I talking about now?
That's why I was giving you the look, Andy.
Yeah.
Who is Wade Duplessis?
I shrank into my boots when you gave me that look. Wade van Niekerk.
It's used mine. Take him back.
Good height on that.
Good contest. Play on. General play.
Play on, says the referee. Good hands there from Smith to Arno Buerta. Here's Aronson. Oh, he fired out the no-look pass. Oh dear. We've got a cramp. Silobala Korma's gone down.
Let's go.
Currie Aronson, you can see what he's trying to do. He uses his pace to go on the outside, forces the outside defender to come in and make a tackle. So a 2-on-2 ends up becoming a 2-on-1. This time he went for the no-look pass, just didn't land. So this is where he's very good. Gets the ball, loses pace here, tries to beat the man so that he actually forces Chris Hollis to come in and make that tackle.
Well, he was a superstar last week, and he's done some wonderful things this week as well. And the URC teams will be watching these videos and trying to work out how to stop him. That's well won by Steenkamp against the throw. Chris Smith changes to his left foot. Here's Hollis showing good technique there. Not a great pass from Hollis, but he gets it back. Takes it up to the 10. Arno Buerta. Yeah, that's brilliant from Arno Buerta. He's straight on his feet over the ball.
So you quick tap it.
Strong work from Arno Buerta. Hollis had actually done some good work because he dominated contact, got over the gain line. Now the rest of the work is for the cleaners to sort out, to handle business at the breakdown. Initially, that's just a bad clean from Griquas. And Arno Buerta managed to stick in that poach.
Conor Hendricks takes it from straight over the top. Kapierre to Duplessis to Matanzima.
You good? Tackler. Good contest. Tackler needs to get out quicker. Good contest.
Yeah, Henry Sergil being told he must roll away.
Jacobs, he's been consistent with that.
Call your T.
And they call for the kick at goal.
Good contest, just the tackler needs to get out.
Heading towards the end of the third quarter. Bulls with a 14-point gap, this to make it 17 and just give them a little bit of breathing space. But the way Griquas have played in this game, you wouldn't write off this contest. Yep, that's 3 more.
Yeah, the right decision.
Thank you, send them on.
Griquas are going to be forced to play after a while. You know, time pressure, scoreboard pressure.
1 and?
As long as the Bulls' defense can hold up, they'll be solid.
Submate.
Lizo Goboka. He says he's never played here before. Xander Duplessis gets things going again. Taken up by Muller.
Outside! Take him back.
Now the Bulls looking to attack from deep now. Aronson.
Playing advantage for that.
Robert
You've got
Hunt
advantage for that high tackle.
It's going to be a penalty advantage for the high tackle.
No advantage. High tackle. High tackle.
See that Griquas have also brought on Michael Amiras wearing number 20.
Let's chat on the next one. It's a high tackle.
Andre Swart.
22. 21.
Said his back turn on Curtly Aronson.
Right,
Griquas actually making good hits here, like around the ruck area, but the wide channels, they're almost standing off a bit and giving the Bulls runners a lot of time. Around the off man, around that ruck area, they're doing pretty strong because they're rushing up and making good leg tackles.
That's a super kick from Chris Smith, sending his own team 60 meters downfield.
Here you go. It's yours.
Bulls have also made a change at scrum half. Now Keegan Johannes is on in the number
so
21
you started
jersey
it.
for
So you
Ambrose
stay there, then I'll
Papier.
get them on the mark. Okay, so that's you, Griquas. That's middle.
Muller ace off the top. That's another penalty for the Bulls.
Jumping across. Jumping across. Number 20, jumping across.
This man who's just come on, Michael Amiris.
And the Griquas penalty count starting to climb a bit.
Number 20, jumping across. Line.
Straight through, collapsing, jumping across.
That's why I closed it in the beginning.
So another one of these close line-out calls. Swanepoel takes it off the top. Now they get the drive going. Bismarck Duplessis has got control at the base. This looks like another try. Bismarck is over the line. There's another one.
Daniel, so that's when you speak up. Okay, when you make a call, speak up. Okay, confidence.
And that's a penalty count from Griquas. 2 penalties, 3 penalties conceded. Good line out. Bismarck Duplessis using his experience here. He's realizing that the ball is going the wrong direction, so he doesn't break too early. Line's very close, dips nicely into contact. Gets the try, so the Bulls starting to dominate up front.
Just amazing that he's still out there and doing it. He's started the game today. He's had 63 minutes. He's been part of the action. Every time the ball has been contested, it seems like he's been there.
Extra loose forward, obviously the set piece stuff has been good. Scrumming's been good. He's had a lot of touches down the wing over the breakdown. Bismarck Duplessis.
Chris Smith's conversion is good. And now the Bulls begin to pull away.
And Bismarck Duplessis, see the movement of that ball, he could have stuck in there. Chances are it would have taken a bit longer to score. Just picks it beautifully, waits, and then straight over.
Who would be the captain now?
Antlers,
oh, yeah.
What is that?
He's still on. Sorry. No, it's my mistake.
So Griquas have fought the good fight, but they find themselves now with a mountain to climb, 24 points behind. And probably playing for a bonus point, really. Box kick from Keegan Johannes, taken in by Jonker. Sergio finding Xander Duplessis. Quickly available. Taken on by Hollis. And now the ball in touch.
The ball in the wrong arm. Generally happens. Have your body first and the ball on the other side, so you take contact with your body, at least you're protecting the ball. Looked like he tried to turn and actually bounce. It was a Stedman Kans. That's actually the ball got knocked in the tackle. He had it in the right arm.
Let's
Just
go,
got
Bulls.
knocked in the tackle as he went in.
See right out, Ludwig is on for Walt Steenkamp for the Bulls, and here he is on the ball.
Advantage.
Turnover ball.
Good turnover.
For Griquas. Can
Playing
they use
advantage.
it? Rumbling up goes Kudzwai Dubé.
No advantage.
Xander du Plessis finding touch.
Well, Griquas need to come alive now. You can see slowly walking into play. They need to speed the tempo of this game up. Pick the tempo up. We actually haven't seen a lot of them in the second half, if you think about it. It's been all balls. Chris Smith with those 50-22s, just pinning them back the whole time.
This is Gustav Durant, who's come on for Griquas in the hooker's position. Oh, looked like a Bulls player straight in from the side there. It was Bismarck du Plessis, but referee was right on the spot. He said it wasn't from the side.
Stop!
Chris Smith's kick is a good one.
Chris Smith has had a good second half. I must say he's just managed it beautifully, keeping the ball in front of the forwards, playing territory, not having unnecessary runs.
Time off. Number 2, number 6, Bulls, sub.
Oh, Busy's day is over. So, Skalka Rasmus, who's a mere 16 years younger than Bismarck du Plessis, will take his place.
He's had a very good game, Bismarck du Plessis, I must say. He's had a top game today.
You can understand why Jake White persuaded him out of retirement. Virya Steenkamp comes on for Marcel Coetzee. Yeah, 2 good shifts from the 2 Springboks. Xander du Plessis has moved into fly half now.
Release tackler!
Oh, lovely timing of the pass there. Taking the ball at pace was Sango Kamlash. It's going to be taken quickly. Mulder. Not forward.
You could hear that bang on the coach's box next door.
Come down.
The thing is, you take that quickly, then you go knock it on 10 meters later. The safe option, take it, kick it into touch. You got to line out in the 22-meter area.
There you go. That's you. That's you there. That's it. Let's get it out there and just Coach! Bind! Sit!
Big shot.
Take it again.
Just trying to apply the pressure.
Time off.
Griquas, they need something. They need a spark to get back into this contest.
Here we go.
Bulls won't mind this, a reset again. Just
your mark.
Bleeds the clock slightly. Griquas want high ball and play the last 10 minutes at least. Try to get within bonus point range. I'm not. Yeah, they want to get within bonus point range.
Bulls have got their bonus point, and they look very much as if they'll take 5 points from this game.
Sit!
Oh, they've gone round again, and the referee is saying it's a deliberate ploy by Griquas.
That's against Kudzai Dube.
Out and around 17.
Another raking touch finder from Chris Smith.
Kudzai Dube steps on the outside.
On your outside and in.
And he turns and scrums in, so
need to stay square.
Need to earn the turn, not walk it.
So here's Skalka Rasmus to feed the line out. Virya Steenkamp wins it at the front.
Play on, not offside.
Griquas player Neil Otto, I think, was in the eye line of Keegan Johannes and actually thought that that was the man he should be passing to.
Yeah, you saw that line. It was Cornel Hendricks coming on the outside on a sharp, hard line.
Yep.
Just the penalty count from Griquas is going up now. Scrum penalty. Penalty, breakdown penalty. Look what happens. 2 penalties with a win behind you and a good kicker. Chris Smith, you're in trouble. So this pass was meant to go to Cornel Hendricks. Look how he actually slices through there. So if Neil Otto doesn't make that catch, Cornel Hendricks is straight through.
Tail ball for Erasmus, from Erasmus to Steenkamp.
That's
held
one.
in the back by Erasmus. Bulls are looking for another one here. Oh, that's illegal play.
Yeah, I thought it was too obvious. They joined right in front of the ball. Yeah.
All of you are past the ball carrier and creating that vacuum to play in.
Yeah, it did look very suspicious.
There you go.
Just a little bit of spark has gone out of the contest now. I think Griquas have realised that they're not going to get back into this game. And it's been a hot, steamy afternoon. That's Sergil taking it at the front. Mulder finding Duplessis. Lovely timing of the pass to Sanko Kamlash. He takes it all the way to the halfway line. Makes it available well. Xander Duplessis, I'm not sure that was the right option, but it still might work out. Curtly Aronson deep in his own 22. Keegan Johannes goes downtown, and now it's taken in by Reinhard Jonker. Duplessis, Kamlash, show of the ball from Andre Swartz. Nowhere to go for Michael Amiris, and it's been ripped away. Bulls piling forward now. Swanepoel takes it to the 10.
Never on the ball.
Oh, Chris Smith with a lovely pass to Arno Botha. Arno Botha trying to... Yeah, he's done it. That's a brilliant, brilliant move. So the back rower linking with Keegan Johannes. And another try for the Bulls.
Well, that was good from Arno Botha. That was very good from Arno Botha. Nice straight line. Then yeah, I thought he was actually going to round Jonker at one stage. He went for the outside gap. Look at this. Chris Smith, he goes. I thought he's going around him here. Because he went for that step, it gave him the opportunity to almost get the support play close to him so he could get the offload. Look at this. Goes for the outside, cheeky, and into Johannes. It's a classic scrum off support line.
Keegan Johannes, that's his first of the season in his 12th Currie Cup game.
Okay.
It's 2 more for Chris Smith. And the half century comes up for the Bulls.
That's just been a fantastic second half from the Bulls. Arno Botha still going strong in the latter stages towards the end of this game, but great support line, great energy from Johannes.
Arno Botha's last test match was in Nelspruit against Scotland, and the Boks are going back there this year. First time since then, I think.
Yeah, I don't think the All Blacks have been there also. It's going to be a great test match there.
Here's Reinhard Jonker. Xander Duplessis. Jonker. Amiris takes it to the 10.
Stay up.
Jonker, he's low to the ground and difficult to stop. Henry Sergio comes away with the ball. It's available from Mulder. Ball's flying in, trying to stop the momentum. That's gone forward, but the referee was playing advantage offside.
That's better from Griquas.
7.
Henry Sergio, good break from him. Actually did well to hold up that pass and wait for the support player.
Line is yours.
Some tired men out there. Hoppers 2 in Kimberley isn't fun.
I think they've earned a repast this evening.
The Bulls going back to Pretoria tonight. It's going to be a pretty quiet bus, I'll tell you that.
Ball is in front. Garnish for entry.
Neil Otto getting very close. Oh, they're over the line. Can they get it down? Referee says yes, they can.
On the line.
Let's see who gets up with the ball.
Griquas showing some good fight.
I think it's Michael Amiris who's got the score. Could be number 19, Johan Retief. No, it's definitely Michael Amiris. It's actually his second try of the campaign, and that gives Griquas a bonus point. So they've certainly deserved it. Xander Duplessis left.
Not just pressure from Griquas though. A lot of trickery in the line out from Griquas, but patience starting to tell. Consolation try, to be honest with you. But they needed that for the bonus point.
Interesting to see, Shimmy, the last time these two sides played last year at Loftus, final score Bulls 56, Griquas 33. So very similar game to this one.
Bulls have definitely won the aerial contest also.
Johannes finding Gubwalker. Johannes with the show. Now it's taken on by Vilja Steenkamp into the 22. Swanepoel is hit back in the tackle.
Oh, there's the ball, he's got it!
Turnover ball. Coming forward with it is Michael Amiris.
Offside,
Penalty against the Bulls for offside. We're inside the last minute. Xander Duplessis, oh no, that's not going to be a line out. He's missed. It's picked up by Juan Mustard, wearing number 22, who's come on making his debut for the Bulls.
Watch that for me. Turnover made! On the ball!
Turnover ball. Griquas have got one more chance.
Tackler, get out!
Andre Swartz held. Mulder fires the pass. Hollis gets it on the inside to Kamlash.
Stay here! Stay!
Got to admire both sides here. Still running after the hooter has gone. Hanru Sergil got hit back hard. Jonker fires the flat pass. It's taken on. Jonker again looking for a ball carrier. It's Mulder. He's dumped. Jonker in at scrum half.
Leave each other.
Sango Kamlash driving well through the tackle. Right in front of the post now, Griquas. They're just running out of personnel. Xander Duplessis finds the ball eventually on the ground.
And there's the turnover.
It's turnover ball, but there's a Griquas player there who was
turnover
surely
made,
offside.
never onside.
Yeah, it's a penalty to the Bulls.
What's it?
Well, if you hang around long enough, the game does come back to you.
Yeah. Offside.
And there's some referees would say never onside. Bulls have had enough, and they've done enough as well. So a hatful of tries from both sides. It was an even contest at half-time. It was 22-15 at that stage, but the Bulls have scored 31 points to the 12 of Griquas in the second half, and that is the difference in the sides. The Bulls in the end getting a lot of extra energy from those URC players that have peppered the side this week, and Griquas certainly can hold their heads up, but at the end of the day, good win for the visitors. And the final score here at Tafellager Park, it is Griquas 27, the Bulls 53.